FlyinGato Squad? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias, and if you are new here and want daily car content, consider subscribing. So today I'm doing something for you guys. I'm doing basically a Q&A video, and where I take the questions that I've been getting in my email box, realflyingato@gmail.com, and my YouTube message box and my comments, and I answer them all for you. So I have a number of questions on the Type R that have been waiting to be answered, and I'm here to answer them all. So let's get started. So it comes to no surprise that almost all of the questions that I'm getting are on the Type R, since the Type R is brand new worldwide and it's also brand new to the US shores. We haven't had a Civic Type R here ever. Most of the questions have to do with the speaker system, the interior, and the way the car feels when you're sitting in it. So I'm going to be going over all those things here. So no driving today. If you're looking forward to that, look forward to tomorrow's video. I also want to take this opportunity and show you guys my new hat here. Mrs. FlyinGato got me this as a surprise, since you guys were complaining that I was wearing non-Honda stuff. I have a BMW shirt, have a Mercedes-Benz hat, didn't have a Honda really anything except for an S2000 shirt, so she got me this. I think it looks great. What do you guys think? Alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over a few of the features that I like about the car. We're going to do an interior, full tour in detail. We're going to go over the audio system and a couple other things I wanted to show you guys. So let's start out with the interior tour. So this is how you lock the car, and it beeps like that once. And to unlock it, put your hand there, boom, opens up. Pretty cool. Keyless entry, not bad. I like it. Let's go ahead and show you the startup sequence. This is what they show you as soon as you enter the car before doing anything. So all you gotta do is to turn on the car is put the clutch in, hit this beautiful red button here, and the car is on. Wonderful. So you can see it starts out in sport mode. That's the default setting. Pretty cool. So starting from the driver's cockpit, let's go over the dashboard and everything that you have here right in front of you. So on the left there you have the temperature gauge. As you can see, there's a yellow little line that indicates exactly where your temperature is. In the middle you have your tachometer, and you have your miles per hour, and you have a little area down here with the computer. On the right you have your fuel gauge and a few other lights that are light up whenever there's a problem or anything like that. Alright, so let's go over the little features that the dashboard has. So you over here, you press this button, and then you get your options menu for what you want to see. Let's start out with this one. So you hit enter, and this is the throttle position and the brake position. Very cool. Hitting the button again, go next, and you got your turbo pressure. Not bad. And then you got your shift light indicator, very useful on the track. That's what I used. And keep going. We have your G meter. Now this measures how hard and fast you're turning or braking or accelerating. Pretty cool gimmick to have. You know, it's a nice little gimmicky thing that the car has. That's how you know it's a track focused car. Moving on to the stopwatch. Now this is actually pretty cool. So in order to use the stopwatch, you put it in the stopwatch mode, you hit the enter key, and it'll start and stop stopwatch. Now let's say you're on the racetrack and you're passing the starting zone and you're going to lap 2. You hit the down key and lap 2 starts. So automatically, and it stores your first lap's time. And then let's hit the down key again, lap 3. Let's say I want to clear everything, so I hit enter to stop, and I hold down the down key, and there you have it. That's how you use the lap timer. I've had a couple questions on that already. Fuel gauge. This shows you your average fuel economy. I've been averaging around 26. That's not too bad considering I've taken this car to track days, etc., etc. Pretty self-explanatory. We've got the compass. We got oil life. I have 70% oil life still. That if I had the music player on right now, which we will get to in a moment, you'll see there the song name and the artist. You got your phone, and here you can switch from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. All you gotta do is hit the enter key like that, and now we're at kilometers per hour. So we're gonna do that again. Hold the enter key, and we're done. So that's the dashboard in detail. So since we just saw the cockpit, let's take a look at the interior in detail. We got some nice material over here, very soft touch, very nice. Same here, pretty decent padding actually, a lot of room. You can put a lot of stuff in here. I have a multi-tool currently in there, but you can put in a water bottle if you'd like. You got some nice stitching here. I don't like these plastic door handles, not a big fan, but it is what it is. Over here, you got your seat controls. This is the driver's seat. So this control is going up and down. So this goes up, this goes down, and this controls the back, going forward and back, like that. And then in the front, you see here, you have this bar. This is what you use to move the seat forward and back. This is not electronically controlled. Electric motors are very heavy. All right, moving on here to the center console. You got more soft touch materials, not bad at all. And then you have the gear shift and the gear shift area. Something to note, on hot days, this gets really, really hot, almost hot enough to burn you if you're not careful. So something to keep note. In the winter, I do recommend wearing gloves because this gets really cold. I've had them in all my other cars. That's how I know. You got your parking brake here. I wish this was a manual parking brake, but it is what it is. And your mode selector. This is a special Type R badge. I'm number 177. Not bad. Looking at the passenger side is exactly the same. I do want to point out that these come with a special Type R carpeting that I took off from the driver's side for track days. Here you can see the same thing that other Civics have. It's a little cubby hole there you can plug things into. I wanted to point out these. You can put a bar behind them and put custom harnesses for the racetrack. Alright, so going into the center console here, you got plenty of spaces. It's humongous in here. So you open this up here, you got the coin tray right there, you got more space back here. You can take this out by holding that, lift up, and look how much room we have in there. Massive amount of space, and you have another USB connector there, and you have two in the front. So you have a 1.5 amp in the front and a 1 amp in the back here. So that's very useful for you smartphone users. Like, let's see if I can put this back. So it's a bit of a struggle here. Come on. Alright, so stepping into the back seat here, we got some pretty decent sized back seats. Let's take a step inside. Now, I'm not a tall guy by any means. I'm 5'8" on a good day. And as you can see, I have plenty of leg room. If I was 6 feet tall, I'd still have plenty of leg room. I have plenty of headroom as well. Look at that. Again, I'm not the tallest guy, but you know, that's how you know I can fit. And I think a 6 foot tall guy would be pretty comfortable in here. In the center, I want to note, cup holders. There's no third seat here, so you can only seat 2 people comfortably. Although if you put a pillow here, I imagine you could fit somebody if you really want in a pinch. Here you got the back seats. There's no pockets or anything. It's made out of plastic. I think it's for weight savings. It looks pretty cool. In terms of storage and materials for the back, here you got a lot less softer feeling fabric, harder plastics here. They basically don't really care about the back seats at all. These are not auto up and down. These are manual, which, you know, it is what it is, right? So you got speakers here, speaker here, and I'll go over the speaker system in a bit. You got a nice little size here for a, you know, good little size bottle right there. Pretty cool. And as I said before, no center seat, but you do have cup holders, and I don't know what this would be used for. Some kind of dish? Who knows? Opening up the back, and this is why you buy a hatchback. You get all this space right here. I had 2 wheels and tires and a cooler full of stuff. No problems at all. This is a lovely space, and these seats fold down really easily. Just gotta take this, fold that down, and you take this, and you fold that down, and there we have it. Pretty much perfectly flat. Got a little bit of an incline there, a little incline there, but that's not a big deal. You could fit a whole bunch of stuff here. I've seen 65-inch TVs fit right in there, no problems. So this is what the car looks like all loaded up. Got a trunk full of crap. We got 2 people and a passenger. Alright, so what do we have back here? Let's start with what's under here. There's a little pull tab there, and it opens right up. A pretty decent material, cardboard. Hopefully it's pretty durable. We shall see. And it comes with a fix-a-flat, so this is what it comes with. Now this is a tire inflator with some liquid in there in case you get a flat, and you could use that to inflate and fix a small tire puncture. And it has other cubby holes for other stuff. I don't know what I would put in there. I got some tools. I have some zip ties there that I put myself. And just go right back like that. What's in this cubby hole? Let's open it up. You get a little siphon there. You can put your fuel in manually if you need to use a tank. This is a capless fuel system, so you need to use that. This is the tire and wheel installation, and take them off here. Let's put it up here. Now I'm beginning to think that I'm missing a jack. That's interesting. So it has a tow hook. I'm not sure where to put that yet. I'll have to find that. And this is to go to the spare jack that I don't currently have, which is very interesting. Time to call the Honda dealership. Alright, now to answer the all-important question, can you sleep in the back of the Type R? Let's have a look. Got my pillow, got my blanket. Let's set it up. Pretty good back here. My legs are all stretched out. Not bad. So I have to say, it's actually pretty good. We have a little bit of a hump here, so I think a little small mattress to kind of offset the hump would definitely help the situation. But as it is, in a pinch, I could definitely sleep back here, no problem. Let me take a little nap. I'll see you guys later. Alright, so now that my nap is done, let's go ahead and take a look at the radio and the way the cell phone interacts with the radio, Android Auto, speaker systems, all that good stuff. Let's go back inside. So turning on the radio, this is what you get greeted to. You get the Type R. You hit OK. And this is the main menu screen there you saw flash. And if no device is connected, and you usually do connect your device, this will show up. So you have to hit the home button here, boom. Now it does come with its own navigation system. It actually works pretty well. Let's click on it. That's one thing. I hate the way this touchscreen works here. You have to like be very deliberate. Even when you up the sensitivity, it's not very good. Let's just view map. And there it is. To get back to the home screen, you hit that home button, and you're back here. Your settings are here. You can change clock. You have the info here. Just click on info, and you have a whole bunch of stuff here. We're not gonna go over all that stuff. It's too boring. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. That's how you pair your phone. You could do this phone as well. And this is a system. This is the actual car system itself. So tachometer, I could turn the tachometer off. I don't know why you would do that. You can change it to the background color. Let's change it to violet or blue or amber. Yeah, why not? Amber. We'll leave it in amber for now. I prefer red. I'll put it back to red later. Touch sensitivity low. You can put it to high. I leave it in low because high is too sensitive, and you could touch anywhere near it and it'll think you're touching something. Very annoying. And let's go back here, hit the back button, hit the vehicle. This is where you turn on and off your driver assist. So the rev match system, it's currently off. We're gonna leave it off because I prefer it off. It's been off. It's kind of annoying how this menu system doesn't know. It's not very optimized. Let's just leave it at that, and let's just go back home. So as you can see, it's all amber now, which is fine. We'll change it back later. and Honda Link, smartphone connection. Let's show you how to use your phone for your car infotainment. So I have a Google Pixel. It's a really good Google phone. I'm gonna get the Pixel 2. I'll do a review actually on the Pixel 2 when I get it. And I have this iOtti phone holder here. It works really well. Just pop it right in, and there we go. And then I'm gonna take this plug right here. Now this plug, I'll show you where it's plugged in actually. That's where it's plugged in. It charges the phone and it connects the phone to the radio system. You just pop it in there, boom. Now you do have to have Android Auto installed on your phone if it's not already installed on your phone automatically. On Pixels it's already automatically installed, so you don't have to do anything. Alright, so after you plug in your phone, you see here you have an Android Auto options. Let's go through the Android Auto options. Here it would list recently searched for destinations. I don't have really any right now. It is currently 85 and the nearest town is Portland, so it's 85 degrees out, not bad. And this is the current song I have. I'll put on some music in a bit, some copyright free music so we can actually listen to the radio. Here you have the map, and you could choose either, I have Waze and I have Google Maps as well. And it looks pretty good, as you can see there. Home here, not bad. And then you have radio options here, and here you can go back to the Honda homepage. Come on, it's not as responsive as I'd love it to, as I'd like it to be. All right, so let's listen to this song in its entirety. It's not very long. Let's raise the volume. I hate this volume now, but let's see if we can raise it.
And when my heart is gone to me, I want to wait.
I think the Type R's audio system is pretty decent. I think it could definitely benefit from an upgrade in the subwoofer. So let me take you around and show you where all the speakers are in this car. So starting at the front here, we have a tweeter up here. We have a nice speaker down here. We have a speaker out front right there. Another tweeter there, and another speaker there. Taking a look here, we have another tweeter here, another speaker there. And the same goes for there and for there. So far that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's a subwoofer, 10. There is another speaker there and another speaker there. So that's a lot of speakers. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's difficult to show you guys how it sounds. You know, it's basically depends on how well this microphone picks it up. But suffice to say that the audio system in the Type R is more than good enough to do the job. I don't really pay too much attention, especially getting the Type R, to the audio, but I know it's not a bad system. I know it's a pretty decent system. The only thing is that the bass should be a little bit more powerful in my opinion. It's not as powerful as I'd like it to be. I do like a little extra bass in my sound, but that's just me. Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. If you have any more questions or anything like that, please put them down in the comments. I'm very happy to answer them immediately or in a video like I just did today. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.